Hey, good day or good night, good evening, whatever time it is. But hey, that's a good day. And you know what? Lights are a big deal this time of year, especially during Christmas. Love the lights. Love it when people put lights on their houses, except for I haven't put any on yet. But hey, illumination. We've been talking about illumination, illuminating, lighting up. It's an enlightenment. And even God likes lights. God loves light. He loves it. He even loves Christmas lights. He loves Christmas trees with lights on them. I don't care who you think you are, but he loves lights. But I think it's a really big deal. And you know what? Because he called Jesus the light of the world. A star shone just to show that he's the light of the world. He's the star, bright morning star. He's the light of all mankind. And anyway, there's a verse in John chapter 8, verse 12, it talks about that. He says, I am the light. And he says, who follows me? He says, they will have the light of life. And now, what was the context of this story? All right, are you ready? Are you ready for this? This is really good. All right, so this is this right before that. There's the woman that was caught in adultery. For some reason, there was just a woman there. You got to have two people to be caught in adultery. I don't know what happened to the guy or whatever. But anyway, the woman caught in adultery. So all these men, they want to stone her. They want to stone her. Somehow, anyway, I'll keep going. So the men want to stone her, and then they put Jesus to the test. What should we do? Because the law says this, right? And then Jesus just says, he who has no sin can cast the first stone. And then from the oldest to the youngest, they walk away until there's nobody there. And then Jesus goes down up to her and says, woman, where are your accusers? Who are those that are condemning you? And she says, no one. They're all gone. You know what she says? They're all gone. But Jesus is still there. There's something that lit up in her, all right? Because there's no one, Lord, calls him Lord. You know what? Jesus says, and neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more. And you know what? Here's the good part. Here's the good part. Be ready? He says, neither do I condemn you. And he says, go and sin no more. It wasn't a threat. Hey, since I forgave you this time, don't go try it again. Don't you ever try it again. I'll forgive you this time, but don't try it again. No. This is the truth. This is the power. This is the enlightenment. This is the illumination. This is the light of the world, right? Listen. He says, neither do I condemn you. That was the light. And then he basically says a truth to her. And you will go and sin no more. You know what? Once you're out from under that condemnation, out and under from the law, and out and under from that condemning mind and acute accusations of life, you will go and sin no more. You will free. The truth, the light will set you free, and you will live free. And you know what it means? A lot of people to think living free is going to cause more sin. No, it actually is. God actually sees this. Freedom sets you free from sin. Go and sin no more, meaning not as a threat, but go and you won't sin anymore. You're free. Wow, the light that she was not condemned set her free from sin. That is, she wasn't not sinning anymore because Jesus told her, threatened her, don't sin anymore because you got forgiven this time, but don't do it again. That's still a threat. That's still an accusation. That is still a legalistic, condemning mindset. That is still sin consciousness. But the truth and the light in her life was this: I am no longer condemned. Not even God himself, the one that has the right to, is not condemning me. Wow. He's not judging. He doesn't separate you. He includes you. That is the light of the world. That is the light bulb on. Boom, it just blew up in her mind and in her heart, sunk down into her heart, and she found freedom. And then Jesus says this, I am the light of the world, and those that follow me will have the light of life. Not as in do what I do or try to do all the laws and the rules. That's not about following Jesus. It's being in the light. Being enlightened, that is realizing that Jesus is the light of the reality of God. Jesus was the light bulb to the world of who God is. And that the truth was, when that light turned on, all that darkness went away. The truth that was revealed from that darkness, all the shadows that people saw and thought who God was, they were gone, and all that was left is Jesus, goodness, love, acceptance, freedom. Man, that is good news. And that is the light bulb moment for today. Bless you. We'll see you next time.